Chapter 6. Know what? The continuous process of acquaintance with the environment is going on since the birth of the I consciousness, from the very moment of the rise of this consciousness. And we begin to learn about innate tendencies and of cognition. Of these, two are unlearned, waking and sleeping. But the rest of the innate tendencies stimulated by the environment and the means of their satisfaction must be acquired and understood. Though the I consciousness is automatic, hence effortless, one has to go through and experience the other aspects. One has to learn to do various things and to know different things and their use through verbalization and performance. Slowly, one must also learn about one's own body and its care. Some of the acts and characteristics are to be mastered as of necessity and of one's liking, while there are others which, though not essential nor of interest, must also be learned. In the process of conscious learning, over and above the oceanic expanse of the world of things, there rushes in the aspects of still greater magnitude. Not only the known and the unknown things of the world, but also those that are beyond it must be negotiated and navigated. But before trying to know the things beyond, we must know the controller and support of the universe, which is God, so that other things may be known with the help of that absolute consciousness. But who or what are they that inform us about these steps? In the first instance, there are the ancient scriptures based on the Vedas and other Shastras. We come to know the history of our forefathers. The spiritual sciences guide us in our overall behavior. The Vedas take us to the why of these activities and assert that there is God and also that there are other regions beyond the world of the senses. And we come to learn that the blessing of God is the first thing to be achieved. Who is God, and how is he to be realized and served? This is to be achieved, we are told, by the forming of a friendship with saintly beings, and by regularly and devoutly carrying out their instructions. But again, we are also told that it is a matter of rare fortune that one comes across such a saintly soul. For to find out and befriend a being who expects nothing from anyone, who is blessed by self-realization, whose heart is full of contentment, compassion, and blessing, and who is enjoying an eternal unitive life in the Supreme Self, is what is called rare good fortune. And when by a stroke of good fortune one comes across such a one, he should know that he himself is as God. Now the saintly soul tells us, you yourself are God. Think of him alone. Meditate on his being. Do not engage yourself in thinking of yourself or of anybody else. And the Saint or Guru also tells us of the rules to be followed in meditation. Know what? The process starts again from here. For a while I used to deal with various matters and perform activities such as knowing and learning, with the idea of my being a human being born of the I consciousness. Next, I started meditating on myself as God in order to know myself. But now I know that I am the knower of whatever I remember or perceive or feel. Hence, ignoring all that is remembered, perceived, or felt, I contemplate on the nature of the knower. Whatever I can apprehend has its origin in myself. I see, I know, I am sitting in a secluded place where nobody can see me, with my eyes half closed. I am not aware whether they are closed or partially open. For whatever I remember or perceive or feel or experience within myself comes into being from within myself. Meditation is my torch, and what I see is its light. I am convinced that I see and remember in the light of true meditation. I get this experience effortlessly when the light is set burning through meditation, the natural state, and the sensible world around, a single dynamic art of life, is one with that. It is only spiritual awakening in the form of contemplation that has extended itself into the world of senses around me. When this awakening is absent, the world of the senses is absent. In the absence of contemplation, the world process also is not there. What is beyond this world is quite clear, and I can clearly see the shining, real self, Atman, the true guide. That alone is there beyond this world as the all in all and in fullness. Now I do not feel the necessity of meditation anymore, for the very nature of meditation is such that it is spontaneous. Meditative process gives rise to innumerable forms and names and qualities. How could all these ever be cognized or otherwise recorded? And what have I got to do with it all? Now I am convinced beyond doubt that meditation is born of God, and the world of things is the product of meditation only. The cyclic process of creation or origination, preservation or sustenance, and destruction is the very core of being. Howsoever more I may try to know, the same process must repeat. My inquisitiveness has come to an end.